This is the 2024 Hyundai Sonata Hybrid. It's available in a non-hybrid as well as a performance trim level called the N. But this vehicle has a lot of changes. They call this seamless horizon. Now, I wasn't a big fan of the previous generation Sonata with the lights going up the hood. This is a major departure and a huge improvement. Let's start off with some of the changes. You'll notice the hood is completely different. And on top of that, you'll notice this LED light running all the way across the front. In addition, there are LED headlights, LED taillights, and LED turn signals. They've really thought about making this car really fluid, and they've done a nice job. There's a ton of changes both inside and out. This vehicle is running for the North American Car of the Year award as well as World Car of the Year. This midsize sedan is available in two trim levels. The SEL or the Limited. Our test vehicle is a Limited, which means it's loaded with every option. It's important to note this vehicle is available in 7 exterior colors as well as 3 interior colors. The Hyundai Sonata rides on 17-inch alloy wheels on all-season tires and is available in all-wheel drive. The Hyundai Sonata offers a glass panoramic roof with a shade to go over the top, which you can stop part way along the way. It also has the most famous part of the Hyundai product line, which is the 10-year, 100,000-mile warranty and a long warranty when it comes to the hybrid portion of this vehicle. Across the back of the Sonata are some major changes. You can see the back of this vehicle looks completely different, but if you've seen some of their other newer Hyundais, you'll see that there's an H pattern here that runs all the way across the back. You can see that in the brake lights, but also these are LED taillights. It says hybrid here. The new Sonata logo is here as well, and really nice and clean across the back. Camera is built right in here. They've really made this vehicle look a lot sleeker and a lot more futuristic. When it comes to seating for the Hyundai Sonata, we have the Limited, which means we have leather seating surfaces. 6-way power is standard on the Limited. If you go with the SEL, the lower trim level, it is 4-way. Heated front seats are standard, and the Limited offers ventilated front seats as well as a heated steering wheel. Heading into the second row, you have seating for 3 people. Manual sunshades are standard on our Limited test car. Modern door pulls, really nice and clean. Your window lifts are here, and additional storage. Behind the passenger seat only is a net for additional items. Adjustable headrests and latch system for 2 child safety seats are standard. Cup holders are here in the center console when you pull it down. Behind the center console are 2 vents as well as 2 additional USB-C charge ports. There are some really cool little features that I like that were well thought out when it came to the Hyundai lineup. One of them is you step on the brakes and the brakes of that little car in front of you, the brakes turn on as well. This is one of the best features I've ever seen. This is the turn signals for the safety system, but it's a blind spot camera and it's really the best on the market and crystal clear. The 2 12.3-inch display screens are curved toward the driver, as well as that ambient lighting. Just little details I love on this car, and you can change the color of the ambient lighting if you're not a fan of purple. It's just my personal favorite color. The interior details are soft touch, but they're still on the rough side. But considering this price point, you can't expect it to be that of a Genesis. Opening the trunk can be done internally as well as externally, and then of course you can reset everything that you need here. On the door is your Bose speaker as well as 2 memory seat settings. Love the modern look of the 2-tone color. You'll notice that this logo has changed. This is the new Ioniq logo they're using. Other than that, this is the same as what you would see on any Hyundai product line. One of the new things that Hyundai has added is moving the shifter here behind the steering wheel. Cleans up some of the area in the center console area so that you can put things. You've got your park, turn for drive, neutral for going through a car wash, reverse, press that end for park. Paddle shifters have been added for regenerative brakes, which is really great for keeping that battery charged. Everything else is as expected from a Hyundai product. You'll also find that head-up display is crystal clear and easy to read. Customizable screens are here. Everything you need, including your owner's manual, is right here in front of you. If you want to go to them directly, just hit home to go to the home, map, search, media, and how to change all that is here. You can tune the stations here, and on the other end, there is a volume button. Really like having real dials. Below that, you've got your climate controls, which include your heated and ventilated seats, which come with the limited or just heated with the SEL. All of your climate controls are as expected. More charge ports here, USB-C, and a wireless charge pad, and more storage. Further back, you're going to find your drive mode buttons, but they're actually push buttons. So they're a little bit different. Eco, Smart, and My Drive. Your park assist, auto hold, and your cameras. Storage for your phone or your glasses or whatever you want to put there, and 2 cup holders. And the interior has been completely updated, and you can see that ambient lighting in the door panels. Under the hood of the 2024 Hyundai Sonata are 2 engine choices, the standard 2.5-liter gasoline engine and the sporty N-Line variant, which we will review separately. This hybrid electric version is going to be its most popular seller, with a 2-liter inline 4-cylinder gasoline engine paired with a 51-kilowatt electric motor. It produces 192 horsepower sent through a 6-speed automatic transmission to the front wheels. 0 to 60 time is about 8 seconds, and for 2024 it adds paddle shifters and regenerative brakes so that you can add more regen to the brakes that way. Fuel economy, 47 miles to the gallon. Drive modes are Eco, Sport, and My Drive mode. I'm test driving the hybrid version, which is obviously not about power, but about efficiency and a comfortable ride, and that it offers. It is far from about power. I'm currently in the My mode, but the drive mode switch is here. We're going to go to the Sport mode, which is the more performance-oriented mode. Most people aren't going to drive it in that. You're going to drive it in the Eco mode. We can move it to that as well. And as you drive the different modes, you're not seeing dramatic changes in the performance, but what you are finding across the lineup, the different drive modes, is a very comfortable ride. Now, the thing about this vehicle that's different from the predecessor is it has this sort of E-motion, so it picks up, and not emotion, but E-motion, for those of you following along, that really sort of changes the whole feeling of driving this car. The first thing you're going to get is it absorbs a lot of the undulations that are in the roadway. Because of the low rolling resistance tires, which are typically very hard, it makes for a rough ride on some of the electric vehicles or the hybrid vehicles. Well, as people are looking at more hybrids, you certainly want to take this for a ride if you're looking at a car, because what you're getting is a comfortable ride, like I said, acceptable performance considering, but this is really about fuel economy. 0 to 60 times 8 seconds. Again, it's not about the performance. Even though it has that electric assist, the hybrid is the best of both worlds. You're getting the ability to go on a long road trip, drive around as many days as you want, run around in the electric mode if you need to, or the eco-friendly mode. Driving around in the eco mode will give you pretty good fuel economy, and then there's not a lot of competitors in this class either as people sort of move to SUVs. But as far as what you do need to know, 5-star crash test rating from National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, that's important, and IIHS, which is the other insurance regulation company. And I think that's one of those things that people don't realize is so important. You can't add safety later, so they've added all the safety to it. Rear cross traffic alert, forward collision warning. The list is quite long. There are 9 airbags that are standard on this vehicle, so it's a very safe vehicle. And beyond that, you have what I love called Smart Park. Those super tight parking spots, especially in a parking garage, or you're in some place you're like, I'm never gonna get the car in there. You can do it with Smart Park. It'll pull it in, it'll pull it out, just like we've all seen before. I really think that's one of the coolest features, as well as these blind spot cameras, which I really love. See, there's your forward collision warning saying, hey, I think you're too close. I know how I'm driving, I'm paying attention, but it is tracking your eyes. That's all part of some of this new technology that's going to be in place. I really like this new driver-focused centered screen. It has everything you need, but there is no navigation. So I was listening to Fox Business, but either than that, you've got phone, you got your voice, your memo, and I'm like, where's the map? So when you press map, just below here, you got home. Home will bring you to here. There's no map. The map is Apple CarPlay or Android Auto, which is wireless and standard. Bose audio system. You can search here, you get your media as well. When it goes to media, you can pick your different media settings. You seek and track and all your favorites. But I do like tuning button and a volume dial. These are dials. I really like to have those versus swiping or using the steering wheel. Sometimes it's just something you want to reach over and turn the volume up or down. All of that is really important. When it comes to cargo space, I really like how soft and smooth this cargo area opens. 16 cubic feet of space. The seats fold down 60/40. And underneath here is no spare tire, but a tire inflation product. There are some competitors to the Hyundai Sonata, and that includes the Toyota Camry Hybrid, the Honda Civic Hybrid, and the Lexus 300h Hybrid. Again, there's not a lot of sedans still available. There are some pros and cons to this vehicle. On the positive side, standard safety, which includes the best blind spot cameras available. Nobody's been able to beat that. I'm surprised no one else actually has that. Also, the roomy interior with tons of cargo area is excellent. Made a lot of notes for you because I wanted to make sure you had all this. High fuel efficiency of this hybrid, and if this is not what you want more performance, you can go to the Hyundai Sonata N and get even more performance on top of that. Again, that will be in a separate review. When it comes to the price, the SEL starts at $30,800 and the Limited starts at $37,200, which is what our test vehicle is. I'm sure you have some additional questions about the 2024 Hyundai Sonata, both the hybrid and the non-hybrid. Put that down in the comments down below and we'll start that conversation. If you'd like to support our channel, you can buy me a cup of coffee or just stay a moment longer for a way to save some money on your cell phone plan. Any way to reach me is down in the description, as well as some additional information on the car. We appreciate your support. Make sure to like and subscribe. I'm Lauren Fix. Thank you so much for watching.